Most Americans do not have $2,000 in their bank account right now to protect them from an emergency. Now, there's a lot of reasons for this, but if I can point out one thing that's holding back so many people from ever becoming wealthy, it's your car. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Today we are talking about car financing in America, not just what it costs you monthly, but what it actually costs you over the course of your life. Let's get into it. You might think that you're the one driving your car, but in reality, for a lot of Americans, your car is the one driving you. I want to start by going over the real cost of your car. So, the average new car payment in America is around $760 a month. This is how much people are paying for a new car right now in America, while the average lease payment for a car is about $620 a month. I want to be conservative, so let's start with the average car finance payment in America, which is $620 a month over a 6-year loan. That's about like 45 bands payment on a car. The main interesting thing about this car payment is not the cost of you buying the car. It is the interest being paid, which you have to maintain every year for a car that depreciates in value. What it exactly means is, the car you bought today for $45,000 won't be the same value when you decide to sell. You are never getting near the purchase value, but way lesser. Cars are liabilities. The longer you own it and the more you drive it, the less your car is going to be worth. Meanwhile, you can compare that to a stock or a house, which are assets, where in general, the longer you own it, the more it increases in worth. Cars, on the other hand, just take money out of your pocket every single month because you have to pay interest. You have to keep paying money to maintain it, while the car is losing value every single day. So you're paying $620 a month, and you're getting a car with a luxury badge. That's pretty cool. But if you took that same $620 a month and you invested this money into a low-cost index fund that was paying an 8% annual return, after 5 years, your $620 monthly investment at the 8% return would grow to $48,000, while the value of your car would come down to 11 bands. So after 5 years, this is what your money would look like. Your investment would have been up 48 bands, but you wanted a luxury badge, so your car would only be worth $11,000. That is what you get if you invest your money, and also what you get when you want a luxury badge. Now, let's keep going with this. Let's say you do this for 10 years. After 10 years, your investments won't be worth 48 bands. They'd be worth about $116,000, assuming you get the same return. Also, your luxury badge would be worth about $4,500. If you do this for 40 years now, your investments would be worth over $1.5 million, and your car would be totally worthless. By this time, who knows what's going to be out? If you have $500 to put towards your luxury badge every single month, but you don't have $500 to put towards your investments, something is wrong. At this point, you're probably thinking, how am I supposed to get to and from work? Hold that thought. I'm going to get to that in just a minute. I did research on Instagram on a post where it said, if you invest $300 a month and get a 6% return, you will be a millionaire in 35 years. And I saw two kinds of responses. The first kind of people said, I don't want to wait until I'm 40 years old to become a millionaire. While the second kind of people said, where am I supposed to invest an extra $300 a month? Just breathe, and let me start by answering the first part. But before I do that, I need you to do me a quick favor and smash that subscribe button below. If you were given two choices, you can either be a millionaire today, or you can be a millionaire when you're 60. I would pick being a millionaire today, because why wouldn't I? But the problem is, the majority of people are broke today, and they're going to continue to be broke or just above when they're 65. Baby boomers are in their mid-50s and mid-70s right now. Many baby boomers do not have any money saved for retirement. If they do have money, it's nowhere near what they need to retire and live financially free. So yeah, maybe you don't want to wait 40 years to be a millionaire, but in my opinion, I would rather be broke now and rich later. I know I'm just a random professor you came across on YouTube, The second people kept talking about how they didn't have $400 to invest in building wealth in their future, yet they have $400 to invest into a luxury badge every single month, which is a money trap keeping you broke and keeping you from becoming wealthy. Actually, the average person is paying a whole lot more than $400 a month, especially when you start adding in upgrades, premium gas, and insurance. Now here's something I want to address because I hear this one a lot. But I need to finance a car to build my credit. Car loans are often sold to people as a way to build credit. Technically, paying a car loan on time does help your credit score. But here's the thing. You are paying thousands of dollars in interest to build a credit score. Then, what happens? You use that credit score to take out another car loan. It's a cycle. You go from one financed car to the next. Each time you roll over a loan, there's a chance you carry negative equity from the old car into the new one. That's called rolling over debt. So now you're financing $45,000 for a car you already left behind. The debt followed you, the car didn't. I want to come back to this because I think it's the most important concept in this entire video. The cost of your car payment is not just the payment. The cost is everything that money could have become. Let's say you are 28 years old. You take a $600 a month car payment instead of investing that money. You drive that car for 6 years, then immediately get another one. So effectively, you have a $600 car payment for your entire adult life. From age 28 to 65, your retirement age, that's 37 years of $600 monthly payments. If instead, you invested that $600 at a 7% annual return for 37 years, you would have $1.1 million sitting there waiting for you at retirement. Instead, you have a 2024 model year car that nobody cares about and a credit score. It is never about having a nice car. This is about understanding what you are actually trading when you sign that financing agreement. You are trading future wealth for present convenience and present status. Let me be straight with you, because I'm not here to tell you to never own a car. In most of America, that's not realistic. What I'm saying is this. 1. Stop buying new. A car loses roughly its value in the first year alone. Let someone else absorb that loss. Buy a 2 or 3-year-old used car with low miles, and you get most of the car for a fraction of the depreciation hit. 2. If you finance, keep the term short, 36 to 48 months maximum. Yes, the monthly payment is higher, but you pay dramatically less in interest, and you own the car outright faster. 3. Negotiate the price, not the payment. The moment you let a dealership anchor the conversation to monthly payments, you've already lost. Know the out-the-door price, and know what the bank is actually offering. 4. Avoid rolling over debt. If you owe more than your car is worth, do not trade it in. Pay it down first. Carrying negative equity into a new loan is how people end up financing $50,000 cars they bought for $29,000. 5. Ask yourself this question honestly. Is the car you're buying the car you need at the moment or the car that feels good to drive off the lot? Because those are two very different cars, and they cost two very different futures. Car financing in America is not designed to help you own a car. It's designed to help you feel like you can afford a car while maximizing the money you pay for it. The monthly payment, the long loan term, neither one is working for you. You now know what that actually costs. What you do next is your decision. If this video made you think differently about your next car decision, share it with one person still making payments on a car they can't afford to keep. Because this is the conversation that doesn't happen enough in the real world. See you in the next one.